Hello everybody, Perpetual Panda here, and welcome to a game I found on Xbox. Eh. Hello everybody, Perpetual Panda here, and welcome to a game I found for free on the Xbox Live Marketplace called the Turing Test. I have absolutely no idea how long this game is, what it's about. All I know is it's some sort of puzzle game. So, let's get right into it, shall we? New game. Space age. Technology. Loading, loading, loading. This is the loading screen song. Loading, loading, loading. Loading all day long. Loading, loading. Loading screen song. Loading, loading, loading. Loading all day long. It's loading, loading, loading. Loading screen song. Loading, loading, loading. Loading all day long. Loading, loading, loading. Loading screen song. Loading, loading, loading. Loading all day long. Come on, load faster. Here we go.
Morning, Eva. Your wake-up has been sanctioned by the ISA. We lost contact with the ground crew 450 hours ago. We have tried to establish further communications, but we are not getting any responses.
Real quick, let me see if there's any subtitles. Yes, turn those on.
We need you to investigate.
Okay, doesn't it make sense to do visual checks first?
We have already looked at the data. The ISA has made the executive decision that you report to the surface post-haste. You are our emergency response.
What exactly is the emergency?
The ground crew found an organism the ISA believed to be dangerous. We need to re-establish communication.
Okay. Sarah Brooke, Cryogenic Awakening, 2443, December 24th. Mikhail Tokarev, Cryogenic Awakening, 2043, December 24th. December 24th. Chris McLean, User Error, Pod Malfunction, 2250, May 12th. Oh. Did he die? What's this? 404 not found. Looks like a laptop.
Pick up your EMT. It's on the side.
We're Emergency manipulation tool.
Okay. We are going to take a lander to Europa. Make your way to the docking station.
Okay. I'm gonna look around first. Authorization and authorizing. Current ship status is as following. Recommend addressing power fluctuations before cryostasis. Outpeak. Hey Dan, I'm about to initiate my cryotosis. Just let Tom know if you guys need me. Hopefully, there'll be no need to wake me. I guess I'll hear from you as soon as I wake up, which may be a long time for you guys. Best of luck down there. Hopefully we don't need you, but we will miss you in the land of the living. I'll make sure Tom checks out regularly. I know he does anyway, but I'd like to think I'm helping. Captain McLean was sent several mails insisting I check the cryo chambers are functioning correctly. They are functioning as expected. Please do not feel any apprehension. Thank you, Tom. I'm not worried. Ava. I am initiating my cryostasis in a short while. I imagine a lot will change while I'm asleep. If everything goes well, I should be awoken up in the next 10 years. So, to you, I'd like to wish a good life. Down I go. Man, the visuals in this game so far are amazing.
What's the ship's status?
I have performed the necessary checks. The Europa lander is ready to launch.
I think that's everything wound up, Tom.
Yes.
Well, I guess I'm ready to go down for the long sleep then.
Good night, Ava. I will miss your assistance. The ship will be very quiet without you here.
Night. See you when I wake up, Tom.
Okay, so Tom's the AI.
Before nulling, -02, -04, -01. X and Z null to 0. Looking good.
Okay, good. Horizon check right on time. How's things, Christopher?
Good. I am go for power descent.
I can confirm. You are go for power descent.
Roger that. I am running the PDI program. 80 degree delta pitch to 88 degrees absolute. Braking procedure. Engine 1 ignition. Engine burn.
Suppressing 400 alarm.
Balance.
The landers are ready.
Good. Thanks, Tom. You okay now, Sarah?
Yeah, I think so. Thank you, Danielle. I've done this before.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
It's just another 10 years of my life.
Okay.
The landers are ready.
Good. Thanks, Tom. You okay now, Sarah?
Yeah, I think so. Thank you, Danielle. I've done this before.
Wow. Space. Why is it so quiet? Where is everyone? Bay 3, huh? I'm gonna go over to Bay 1 over here. The heck? should have expected there would be nothing in the other bays, but why not? Let's check base 4 as well. Okay. Huh. Kinda looks like a BioShock Infinite chair.
Retro?
Go.
Fido?
Go.
Guidance?
Go.
Control?
Go.
Telcom?
Go.
Then we are go for launch, initiating.
Separate.
Engaging retrofire. I'm running
That's
the
so
program, 88
pretty.
Delta pitch to 88 degrees absolute. Braking procedure. Trajectory looks good. 502 alarm. It looks like we're coming in too fast.
We are slightly short of the landing site. We are going to have to burn late. Go.
Full retrograde.
That was a quick descent. Whoa, whoa.
Open the door.
Welcome to Europa.
Oh, it's so pretty. Reminds me of Planet Hoth.
How long will my suit survive these conditions?
At 100 degrees Kelvin,
A couple hours. That's it. My suit can only last a couple hours in 100 degrees Kelvin, or minus 100 degrees Kelvin. Yet another loading screen. Loading screen, a loading screen. This is a really long screen. But I can kind of see why. I mean, the graphics so far are amazing. I honestly have never played a game with this. I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. Oh, I forgot I had this thing. Okay. Oh. It's weird. Why is everything glitch? Oh. Hello.
the base has changed.
What do you mean?
The base was originally constructed as modules to withstand the seismic activity in and around Thera Macula. It appears the ground team have manipulated these modules.
Okay. Simple stuff.
The base was built initially by machines. I served as the mind of these operations. I arrived first on Europa in 2240. It costs a lot to send humans into space with the necessary life support, especially such a vast distance from Earth. So, robotics built this place.
Huh.
I wonder why the ground team has changed these rooms.
I have a hypothesis. These rooms are Turing tests.
Turing tests?
Turing tests are tests designed to tell humans and machines apart. Typically, problems only solvable by a human. A combination of logical and lateral thinking.
So, you can't complete these tests, Tom?
No. That is why I am glad you are here to help. We need to work together.
Okay. How do I... Okay. Oh, can I put it through the window? Oh, I can. Oh. Nice. Alright, let's see here. Now we go like this. And bloop.
They really have completely repurposed these rooms. I am quite impressed.
So, what were they used for before?
Most of them were used for storage. But they have converted them beyond recognition. Perhaps they ran out of things to do out here. The devil makes work for idle hands.
Okay. Whoops. Oh, cool.
Do you know the ground team's location?
The crew are deeper inside the base, it seems.
They must be trying to survive. Can you find their precise location?
I'm afraid not. I am working to regain control. Though I once had complete control of this base, a lot has changed in the past 500 hours.
Okay. Let's see if we can figure this out here. Okay, now I see. Yep, that works. There we go. There we go.
So, if this base is managed by you, why can't you find the crew?
The base's communication array is malfunctioning.
Restricted area. What's up here?
Perhaps we can't solve this yet.
Okay. What's this? Got it. That's one. Where's the other? I have to go back this way and grab it from here? Maybe? Can I? No, I can't. Okay. Oh. Okay.
This doesn't add up.
What does not add up?
If there was an accident, surely they'd come to find me, not try to lock me out.
My instance is still resolving conflicts. I expect they have their reasons.
Okay, so I need to get this power box here. What happens if I put it in here? Okay, so for right now, put you in here. Uh-huh. Let's see. I'm gonna put it there. Maybe if I put you... Oh, wait. Put you here. Put you there. Oh, doi. And flip the switch. Put you here. Pull you. There we go.
My instance has just been updated.
Sorry?
I have two instances of my mind, two separate versions. A slave mind running on the satellite, and a master running here on the surface. When the communication was cut between the surface base and the satellite, the two instances of my mind were separated. So, during all this time, all of my knowledge divided into two separate branches. I continue to learn on the satellite, and I continue to learn on the surface. I'm trying to merge the knowledge to create a timeline of what's happened here. But there are incongruities between these memories, conflicts.
There we go. Take you. There we go. And there we go. Alright, so that's powering that. Okay. Now I shoot it. Take it. Shoot it. shoot it. And take it again. And shoot it right there.
This is the command center. You can check on the crew status from here.
Hmm. Hmm. Oxygen 21%. State is damaged. The modules have been damaged. Okay, there's got to be a reason why I can turn these things. Loading. Okay. I don't know how long this game is, but I just completed supposedly chapter 1.
What condition should I expect to find the ground crew in?
Daniel went missing days ago. Chris is presumed dead. We are expecting to find Sarah, Mikhail, and Sochi in a stable condition.
Chris is dead?
He was involved in an accident.
An accident? Something tells me this game's about a rogue AI. Something tells me a rogue AI. Okay. Got it. And got it. Okay, so simple.
Could we take a more direct way to the ground team?
Unfortunately, there is not a direct route. The base is buried under ice to protect it from the radiation of space.
Similar to the Mars base.
Similar. Europa's base is slightly deeper into the surface. There is more radiation present from solar events on Mars. But Mars's surface is denser than that of Europa.
Okay. He has power. Alright, now I take you, put you here. And I go up here. Got that. And Shabushki. Shabushki.
Okay, what are their chances of survival here? Oxygen, the food stores, waste management.
Everything seems to be in order. There was a small problem with the food stores, but the crew fixed that up. We successfully transitioned over to a sustainable small artificial ecosystem a year ago, growing fruit and vegetables. It helps boost morale, amongst other things. The crew members could hypothetically survive here for their whole lifetimes.
Okay, there we go. Just pull that, put that there. Bob's your uncle. Okay, another magnet. Oh no, this one's a bridge thingy. Okay. Got it. Where do I send this? Ah. Okay. Oh, okay. I got it. Gotta pick it up with the magnet. Gotcha. Alright. Now, I think I just turn this a little bit further here. Can I go further? Okay, no. Of course, the freaking control panel's over here. Doi. Gotcha. There, get. There we go. Okay, so I'm assuming these blocks represent how far I'm getting.
My purpose as the overseer of this mission.
So that was chapter
to
1,
work
so
for
I
the
imagine at
ISA.
the end here is chapter 2.
I am the ISA's feet and hands. The distance between Jupiter and Earth make it inappropriate for the ISA to directly interface with the mission directives. As my AI core is stationed on Europa, I can make decisions instantaneously about the running of the base.
Okay, got that. Huh. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, now I see. Alright. Now I get it. Alright, halfway through this chapter.
How does the ISA know you're gonna make the right decisions here when they can't communicate with us?
Interestingly, I have a twin on Earth. His name is Michael. The ISA uses my twin to check firmware updates before they upload them to myself.
Okay.
There is a simulation of this mission on Earth, running at all times to check my expert systems. Naturally, as any modern artificial intelligence running on a quantum computer also. However, they were deemed as too unreliable for general use in the mission.
Why is that?
Biological systems produce biological results. Messy, unpredictable solutions. Not suitable for such a mission.
So what happens? Okay. Flip the switch here. This is a tricky one. Okay. Okay, now I think see. Okay. And I pull you. Instead put you here. Bob's your uncle. Yeah. Hold this right now. We're gonna get through this. Okay. Alright, so then I do that, I guess. Pull you here. Put you here. Alright, so. Oh, okay. Okay, now I see the purpose of you. think I see what I have to do here. Confused. Okay, so now pull this from here. Okay, what? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, now take you. Yeah. Right. What's this? Got it. What if the Turing test is to see if you were capable of testing others? But you're the robot, not me. Why do you think you get to ask all the questions? I'm inquisitive like that. Okay, that was
Did
a...
the ISA build you, Tom?
As the child of the ISA, I have been given authority aboard this station. I was designed by the ISA and the Ashiyama Corporation, designed in California, assembled in China. But here on Europa, I constructed myself.
An AI that constructed himself.
Have you heard of the Turing Test, Ava? It's a test to see if a computer can successfully impersonate a human. In the original Turing Test, a human judge has two conversations, one with a machine, one with another human. They then judge which of these polite conversations is with a machine and which is with a human. The machine being tested is said to have passed the Turing Test if the judge cannot reliably tell which conversation is with a machine and which is with a human.
Do you think you'd pass the Turing test?
I am quite capable of polite conversation, wouldn't you say?
Okay. Got it. Okay. I think I passed. Yes. Oh, Jesus, these are getting hard.
The Turing test has been criticized. Researchers claim it does not correctly test a machine's ability to think, but rather its ability to deceive.
What do you mean?
Well, have you heard of the Chinese room thought experiment?
No.
Imagine you are in a room. In this room, you are passed Chinese sentences through a slot in the wall. Inside the room is an instruction book written in English. This instruction book tells you which Chinese words to pass back through the slot in the wall as a response. By doing so, you have a conversation in Chinese.
This is a weird game, but I love it.
In the Chinese room, because the responses you pass back through the door are the correct responses. The person on the other side of the door is convinced you are a native Chinese speaker.
Well, they're wrong.
Perhaps they are not wrong. Because with the instruction book, you are having a conversation.
But the person stuck in the Chinese room is not aware of the conversation's content.
This is the problem with the Turing test. A computer can pass the Turing test, having convinced a human they are having a polite conversation, while the computer has no idea that a conversation has taken place.
What if both of the people passing Chinese words are reading from instruction books?
Oh, I have a sprint. Gotcha.
I may be a machine, but I personally do not believe I am stuck inside the Chinese room.
Right, you would say that. I could peer inside your databases at any time, Tom. Or pause your operation.
Do not assume I could not do the same to you.
Okay.
This is the crew's quarters. It looks abandoned.
Clean. You see the need for transparency. Why is he in the toilets? Oh, is this my room? What's this? In the form of a history lesson, a lesson perhaps you'll find condescending, but it's likely more my sake than yours. Alan Turing is considered the father of theoretical computer science and artificial intelligence. Perhaps a lesser known part of his life, his contribution to the field of biology. Why do you suppose his interests lay in these two different fields? I assume it's because he believed the world to be logical and understandable. He was a mathematician. He seemed to believe that the great complexity of the universe could be explained in simple rules. 2 years before his suicide in 1952, Alan Turing developed something called reaction diffusion systems. Inside the academic world, this work is cited more than his work on computers. It can be generally formalized as one-line equation. I am no mathematician, however. In the plain English, the equation describes things that wish to diffuse, however, also react with other during this process. I'm sure this sounds strange to you, or at the very least, tangential to our lives here on Europa. What relevance does it have to anything here? Reaction diffusion systems show how patterns are created. They show how a leopard got its spots, how a zebra got its stripes. But my real interest here is the Turing interest. The nature can be formalized, that we can understand the natural world in mathematical terms. Turing created the test to answer the question, can a machine impersonate a human? The intrigue behind that being, can the human mind be simulated by a machine? Why ask that question? To prove that human mind is a machine? I'm not sure that the Turing opinion, however. Concerning consciousness, he states this. Oh jeez, there's not much left. According to the most extreme form of this view, the only way by which one could be on self-thinking, one could be described these feelings to the world, but of course, no one would be justified in thinking any notice. Likewise, according to this view, the only way to know that man think is to be that particular man. If the human mind exists within the physical world, it obeys the same rules of physics and chemistry as every other thing in the world. Therefore, like all nature, it's merely reactive. It is curious that nature would create through the mechanics of determinism, creatures that believe that they have free will. Conversely, I suppose that if we conclude that we are all machines, we only come to this conclusion in a predetermined manner. We cannot claim credit for our delivery, as it is just a product of nature, a genius, not our own, a humbling idea, I think, behaviorism. Maybe we are more similar than we think. Sarah. Well, that's deep. Strange thermals on the wide side of this crater. This music. Other PDFs. Okay, here we go. March 6th, 2249. The whole team experienced nausea during a large electrical surge in Europa's atmosphere. I am concerned. This is not an instance of mass hysteria. Vital signs were affected. It caused uniform surge in heart rate that was detected in all members of the crew. I am reporting to ISA. March 7th, 2249. I reported the nauseous incident to the ISA. They offered an explanation of electrical disturbance to our central nervous system. That is ludicrous. An electrical surge large enough to affect our nervous system would have done more than make the team feel ill. I am going to experiment with some shock therapy. I have discovered that electronic fields disturb our telemetry implants in a way that I didn't expect. I have contacted the ISA. Strangely, Tom was not comfortable with my attempts to disturb the implant. March 9th, 2249. The ISA have reported back informing me that I have not to disturb the implants. They have also encouraged me not to discuss this further with the team. I am continuing to investigate. March 11th, 2249. I've been running some experiments outside of Tom's view. I can tell he knows this. He's been acting differently around me, like an offended child. I feel increasingly nauseous. These implants seem to have neural connectivity. Out-of-the-body experiences are more frequent now. March 16, 2249. I have established a definite correlation. Against my knowledge, I have been implanted with a device that affects my mind. I use my opportunities and regular health checkups to investigate the crew. We all have them. Every single one of us is implanted with some mind-altering contraption. Tom has been encouraging the team to worry about my mental health. He requested that I retire away from the crew. Misinformation. I cannot will myself to investigate this further. I grow tired quickly. I cannot think straight. I am not sure if the implant is affecting my thoughts anymore. I believe it is trying to subdue my mind. I think I am going to attempt an excision. I'm going to remove this implant. April 4th, 2249. I am typing with my left hand now. The excision went wrong. I've successfully removed the implant. Unfortunately, I lost my hand in the operation. Tom is very angry. The crew refuses to talk to me. Apparently, I'm a bad influence. Sarah patched me up. I wonder if the nature of the organism and its disturbance in my DNA caused the awakening from Tom's influence. If so, that would make for a worrisome revelation. Perhaps the organism is not so friendly. Dan informed me ISA have called for my termination. My masochistic experiment proves I am a danger to the mission. Fortunately, he chose not to lock me in the brig. I'm going to investigate this implant further. I have to hide my work. Team are becoming increasingly aggressive. They seem to oppose my work and understand the implant. It does not help that Tom is encouraging them to distrust me. I have discovered the nature of the implant. It is a complex computer, interfaces with the human mind directly. Seems to condition the mind through Pavlovian and instrumental conditioning, eliciting feelings of euphoria when the wearer is obedient and dysphoria when they are disobedient. It also has the effect of suppressing impulses in the frontal lobe, presumably to lower free will. Seems to interface crudely with motor neuron cells through the cerebellum. It is the hypothesis that the crew is controlled by this implant. That is their strong aversion to helping me. I need to have a method of suppressing its impact, perhaps a drug. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Everyone had that prescription inside their rooms, okay. Maybe an antidepressant to minimize the conditioning effects. Combined with a strong electromagnetic field, I could use one of the industrial electromagnets from the construction robots. April 8th, 2249. I have managed to get Chris on my side. He has agreed to test some medical procedures with me in private. It will be more difficult one-handed, but I must preserve here. I'm hoping to keep the... So like I said, I think there's a rogue AI, but he's trying to stay to his prime objective. Okay. Hopefully this one's short. God dang it. Hi Matthew, I've been studying organism 119. Please find the attached scanning electron microscope image which appears to show... We hypothesize that this is a stress reduced due to high levels of radiation. We plan to infect the human cell line organism 119 and perform irradiation experiments with the flow cytometry. Appropriate. Would be great difference. Okay, this is all science stuff. Well, that was interesting. And that's the end of Chapter 2. I'm very curious on the ending of this game. By the way, I wanted to point out, please leave a comment of what you want me to see me play, or what you want to see me do. I'm very limited to the Xbox One right now, but I'm open to any suggestions, because right now I'm just kind of thinking what should I play and record. But other than that, I'd also like to thank you guys for actually viewing my content. I've only been doing this for like 2 months now, and it really appreciate anyone who's actually just sat down, even if it's for 30 seconds. I really wouldn't care. The fact that you guys have found me is amazing. But anyways, enough of my rambling. So far this is a very good game. The puzzles are just challenging enough that it tweaks your brain a little bit, but at the same time not too challenging that you can't complete them. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Show that like button some love with a big bear hug, and remember, stay cute, stay cuddly, and I'll be back freaking say bamboo. See you soon.